guys, it's Wendy here with In Focus Prints, and today I am bringing you another informational video about Hobonichi. This is not by any means an expert opinion. It is the way that I use my Hobonichi weeks and how I plan to use my Hobonichi weeks next year. And it's just my opinion. As I said, and if you haven't seen it, and I will post a card up in the top that shows my video from my cousins, so you can go check that out. But when I first started on the Hobonichi trail, I wasn't sure how to use it. I wasn't sure of a whole lot about it because Hobonichis were just starting to become really popular here, and it felt like to me that was the thing for me. And so I switched over, not knowing anything about them or how to use them or anything like that. So that being said, this year, not only did I get one, but I got two. And the difference is one is a mega and one is a regular. So I'm going to set these to the side for right now, and we'll go more in depth of those. And so I'm going to show you how I use this one right now. So right now I plan out my months and I plan out my weeks, and at the back I've got that ready for my next one. All I did in this one this year was I handed my planner to my son's girlfriend Emma and had her just draw me a picture, and I just think that is so pretty. I love that because that's me. Coffee. And really all I did was I make a continuous to buy list of the stuff that I need to buy that I don't normally buy. This is not everyday stuff. It's stuff that comes up during the year that I want. And then I did a bucket list. And that has been it. And I was like, Wendy, why aren't you using these pages? Well, that's because when I got it, I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. And it was like, I don't want to mess up the pretty paper. And so here we are a year into it, and I really haven't got a whole lot done. But I did start writing quotes in here, so I thought there's a lot of things that I can do with my Hobonichi that I'm not doing. So that got me to thinking. So this year I bought, let me just stick that under there. That's my pocket. I haven't decided where I'm going to put it. So again, I will show you in this one is I had the botanical print on this one. And I loved it. So this year they came out with the different botanical, and I absolutely love this one. Now I'm going to show you the difference. These are both just regular weeks. This is not a mega weeks. This is just a weeks. So as you're doing stickers or whatever, it's going to grow. I'm just going to tell you guys, it's going to grow. And so they start really nice and small. So the difference between a mega and a regular weeks, as you can see here, it's just all the pages that are in the back. And I know what you're saying, Wendy, you didn't use all those pages last year. You're right, I did not. This year my weekly planning again will be in my weeks, and this is going to be the one. I'm going to see if I can get you in just a little bit closer. There we go. So this is your current year, this is last year's, and your next year. So that is really similar. Then we have your perpetual calendar, and in this one that I carry with me, I don't need to know what my videos and that kind of thing is, so I'm thinking I'm going to put my birth dates and important dates and that kind of thing in there. And then you go to your monthly calendars. So in here I have, let's see how far it goes. I think it goes a little bit beyond the end of the year. Yeah, I think it goes to March. So I have through March, so I can pre-plan out through March. And then you start this one actually starts the last week of November. So December 1st, you can start in this calendar, in this planner. So you have all the way from the month of December through the month of December. So you really have 13 months. And then this, you can use it as bullet journaling, that kind of thing. So this year, the thing that I want to do is, I have enjoyed putting down quotes for traveling. And so I thought, why does it just have to be traveling quotes? So I'm just going to create a section that are any kind of quotes. And then I am going to create a, I will continue my bucket list in here because it's something I always want to have with me. But instead of having it right in the middle, I think I am going to put my bucket list in here under my 100. And then these pages, I'm going to use it differently. So I don't want them to just sit there and go to waste. So I'm going to do my pen test in here because I love my ink pens and that kind of thing. I'm going to keep a grocery list in here. I'm going to use these pages as if it was just scratch paper or whatever. I know y'all going to think that's crazy, but this paper just feels so good. And once you get one, you'll know why. It's like, oh, I don't want to use it. But I'm going to truly use these pages this year. And maybe I want to, I don't know, plan my retirement. Who knows? I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to use this here for that. You know, a lot of times I'm just sitting in the doctor's office and I'm like, oh, come up with an idea for a video, or I come up with an idea of what I want to do. Like I've got something in mind for January that my son said, and I was like, I'm not going to do that. And the more I thought about it, I was like, oh man, that would be so cool to do. So those kind of things, that's what I'm going to use this one for. So this is going to be my really everyday, throw it in my purse and carry it with me. Now, I will tell you right now that I have ordered a cover for this, and it's going to be a wallet cover. So this is going to go in my wallet, and it will go with me everywhere, and I will have my wallet, my planner, and everything in one. So that is the reason I really wanted this cover with it, is because it's just going to go in my wallet on one side, and I wanted to make sure it was protected. So that is the standard regular weeks. Now, in my mega weeks, which will go into this cover, which is by Chic Sparrow. This is going to be my health tracker, and it's going to be my budget tracker. So this is basically exactly like the Hobonichi. So you've got the very same things. You got your months. And what I'm going to do with my months is I am going to track my bills on the days that they're due. Each month I will have my bills, whether it's automatic draft or if it's whatever it is, the bills will be here. And then any doctor's appointments will go into here. Anything that is an appointment, like this past year I did PT. My PT appointments will go in here. Anything that's health related, and by health I mean the whole body health. So this is going to be, I track the days that I'm in my setup. I am going to set where I track the days I wash my hair, because I don't wash it every day. Is going to track, did I do my daily face routine, AM and PM, all of that kind of stuff. So it's not just doctor's appointments and that stuff, because it will be that, but it's going to be my workouts. It's going to be everything that I do health-wise, which is why I wanted the mega weeks. So Wendy, how are you going to do all of that? So I made copies of some of the pages so that I could figure out exactly how I'm going to do that. And in the back of this planner, since I have all these pages, I'm going to try it out and see how it works. So, and also because I can start this in December, I can start playing in December, start showing you how it's going to look. So that is my goal. But this is going to be my budget. And what I will do is each day, like I will put the bills due based on my calendar. So from the calendar, I will put here, so it's right in my face, I have this due. It's also going to be where I put down how much I spend on groceries, how much I spend on gas, how much, if I have to stop by the drugstore and pick up some, all of that stuff is going to be here. So this is going to break down everything on, like, for the week, where I'm at savings wise and all of that. So I will break these down into different sections. But this is going to be my financial budget. So then at the end of December, and I start into my blank pages, I will do on a spread like this, I am going to break this down into my health journal. So on one side, it's going to be I'm going to track my meals. I'm going to draw this out because this is grid paper. So I can honestly turn these same pages into a week on one side. So I will draw out my weeks. And I didn't come up with this idea on my own. Paper Joy PH, she creates plans like this all the time where she just draws out her week. And I thought I could draw out my week. I can do all my health stuff. And at the end of the week, I will do a weigh-in and then track how much weight I've gained or lost, hopefully lost in the week. And then on this side is where I'm going to have my sleep trackers, my medication trackers that I'm going to check off every day that I've taken my AM meds, my PM meds. I'm going to track my steps. Any other workouts, they will be on here. On my water intake or hydration, this is going to be like a page of trackers. And so all of those things that I want to track, I'm going to do that. And that is my goal. So I knew I needed to be able to do 52 weeks back here. And I knew that would be 104 pages because I'm going to do a 2-day spread. And so what I wanted to be able to do was have that. And then if I want to expand it and when I get started, if it's going to take more than one page, I could go to 2 pages. So that is my goal, is that the back end of this will be for my health. And then you still have the same pages like we had in the other one. And I don't know if I showed you. So I still have my 100, which I can put my goals. I can set goals and say, I want to be at this point on this date, and I can see how I'm tracking, how my goals are matching. So I can do that. I've got all of these pages, which I still don't know what they are. And then I could use this for contacts. And again, you still have your number. So that is my goal for next year. So instead of just being in 2 books, next year I will be in 3. I know it sounds insane, but I want something that when I get to the doctor's office, if you've followed my channel at all, you know that I was diagnosed with AFib a couple years ago. And so I see a cardiologist. And so when I get to his office, I want to be able to pull this out. So if I have had an issue between visits, that I can say, this is what I've noticed. And when I go to my regular doctor, I can pull it out and say, this is what I'm doing, and all of that. I have the opportunity at work to see a nutritionist, and I'm thinking that is why I'm thinking I may go to 4 pages for each week, is so that I can speak with a nutritionist and find out what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, and then go from there. So I've got a lot of stuff I want to do next year from health wise, because I'm getting to that point that I feel like I need to do that. So this will house my budget and my health. So I want to keep that with me, which it'll go in this one. And then this is going to be my planner that I take with me. So that is the reason I am going to 3 books next year. So guys, I hope this was helpful. Just keep in mind that just because this comes as a planner / note pages, you can make it what you want. And that is the beauty of the Hobonichi, is that it just kind of gives you a guideline, and then it's open for interpretation. And you can do whatever you want to with that. So I'm hoping this has helped you. The next one I will show you is going to be the 5-year, what I call the diary. And I will be bringing that one to you pretty soon. So guys, if you like this content, I keep saying contact, this content, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell to get notifications, leave me comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.